Hey guys, it's Angel B here and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to be looking at some more incredible Minecraft mods for 1.17, and I think some of these work on 1.16. So these are for Fabric and for Forge, so depending on which one you play with. So before we get into this video, please be sure to subscribe if you aren't already. Let's try and get to 100k at Christmas. That would mean so much to me in December. So yeah, let's get right into this video. So the first Minecraft mod is called Skin Layers 3D, and this makes it so the second layer on your character is 3D, so it looks like you have an extra layer. Up next we've got Foodables. This adds 5 new crops, 7 new trees, 5 new tools, and 53 edible items. Here are some of the items. You can use a knife to slice different vegetables and meats to create strips and onion rings. It adds a couple spices, so you can create some foods and then you just smelt the battered rings in a furnace and you'll get onion rings. It adds bacon, salted bacon strips, nuggets, eggs. It's quite a simple cooking mod that kind of just fits in with vanilla. You can juice the fruits from the fruit trees. And you can also bake cakes. Up next, we've got the mod Terralith, and this adds some really gorgeous biomes to the game. It adds 65 new biomes, and it is updated almost all of the vanilla biomes to give them different variants. It's just such an amazing biome mod for Fabric. So up next we've got this truly amazing mod called Lovely Snails, and you can feed snails mushrooms to tame them and you'll become best friends forever. When they grow up you can ride them, add saddles, give them chests. Here is one that's fully grown. As you can see, I'm putting a carpet, some chest which gives you storage, and a saddle, and you can ride it. And it acts as a transport, kind of like a horse. But it's a snail, which is freaking awesome. So up next we've got the mod Things, which adds a collection of small features to the game that makes it kind of like a more vanilla experience, but they are kind of magical, such as like an ender pouch, a key to lock chests, gloves, a few new gems, a tome, and they all have different uses, kind of like enchants. And the recipes are pretty simple. So up next we've got the mod Mythic mounts, and this adds some amazingly detailed creatures to the game, such as these, which are called courier birds, which can be found in the jungle. You tame them with berries and you can give them a saddle and you can ride them. They also have a little inventory so you can put armor on them. Another creature adds is a griffin. Most of these creatures are very uncommon. You can give it rabbit, and there's also baby versions too, like if you were to breed them. They work the same as the birds. You can put a saddle and armor on them and you can fly these ones because they're griffins. And it's just so cool. It also adds dragons, these little riding lizards, giant moths, and some other lizards. They are all tameable and breedable. And these amazing creatures called giant nutty branch. They are non-hostile, they're a herbivore, you breed them with kelp, and again you can tame them. So up next we've got the mod Icarus, which is a small mod that adds a variety of colourful and unique wings that can be worn in the trinkets cape slot. They cost hunger while flying, and their max speed gets slowed down when wearing armor. And they are crafted with elytras, and there is all the colours in the game that you can get. Even a rainbow. This next Minecraft mod is called Flash's NPC. Now, it adds NPCs to the game. You can create them with these 2 purple weapons, and this one I have set up to complete a quest. So it gave me a quest to kill a zombie. I'm going to kill a zombie and go back to him with a little question mark and I'll get the reward. Here you can change the name, you can add a texture link, text color, you can give trades if you want to create shops. In the dialogue, you need to add some dialogue and then shift right click with the axe. And this will bring up the whole dialogue menu. It's kind of complicated to start with, but you'll get the hang of it. It has different types of actions that the NPC can do. So here we just have the zombie quest, and I'm going to show you how to set up a trade basically. So I'm just going to create a new dialogue, call it like open trade. And then I'm going to click open trades, confirm, and then I connect them because it's like the first, then the second, save. And then when I go to him, open trades, and it'll show you what he's trading. It might take a while to get used to, but it's a pretty cool mod and it has loads of potential. The quest editor sword, you give the name, the display name, objectives. Here where you can do different types of quests, gather, kill, talk. You can give a reward and then you build it and then you just add it into this guy. So up next we've got Flower Enchantment, and this adds flower bushes which you can obtain vines from each flower, mossy cobblestone, and flower crowns. It is so pretty! You just break the bushes to get vines of all different colours, and you can really decorate with this, and you can decorate really cute things. So up next we've got the ChinjufuMod plus Japanese block. Now this mod is so in-depth, I have no way I'm going to be able to show it all, but I'm just going to show you some of my favourite features. To the right of the screen, you can see all of the items it adds. It adds a whole new bunch of foods, a whole new food system, loads of 3D stuff. Everything is really cool. You've got autumnal themed stuff. You've got loads of armors and outfits, decoration blocks, windows, etc. The list just goes on and on for 17 pages. Here is a little crock pot. Here is wine rack, which you can actually brew your own wine. I don't think it's brew, I think it's aging, but you can create that. Yeah, you can go into, there's lots of furniture options such as a sofa, chairs, dressing table, log stools, a little candle which you can light with flint and steel. It's like, it's so tiny. Here are some windows. You can actually open them from both sides, which is pretty cool. It adds this type of window panes in all different colors too. It adds a weird looking stove, which is a furnace. It adds a futon, which is like a sleeping bag. We have a little chair, some plants, and this one you can change the pattern of. It's pretty cool. Some of the cooking aspect is this chopping board, which is like a crafting station, and then these under storage, where you can actually place pots and stuff under them. Kitchen utensils, which you can create loads of type of food and rice dishes. Basically, it's Japanese dishes. And it adds frying pans, and you can place these under the storage and you can actually access them and place them back. There is a stock pot which you can store under there as well. You can make curries. It adds a sink, a stove, this little tea tray where you can have scones and sandwiches. There is the cabinets above, which where you can store your plates, bowls and glasses. But when you're making dishes, it's pretty cool. When you do place dishes, you can place them down and you can eat them like this. It's really cool how it's done. You can just take sushi off the sushi plates, take ice cream right out of the bowl, and a huge sushi platter, which you can actually craft. That is it for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you have, please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye!